Assalamu alaikum. We're just about to open our fast. Some people say break the fast. What is meant by both those terms is when the sun sets, you can eat. And there is an instruction to eat, so you shouldn't delay the opening of the fast when the time is up. And I want to raise two things with this video. Number one is the best dua to make when you're opening your fast, because it is a time of acceptance of dua, is seeking the forgiveness of Allah. Allahumma ghfirli, Rabbi ghfirli, oh Allah forgive me, also, oh Allah have mercy on me, and so on. Seeking the forgiveness of Allah. The main achievement from the fast is to seek the mercy and forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Secondly is, when we break the fast, let's not become so indulged in the food that we forget that we just engaged in a huge act of worship. Because just like abstaining from food and drink was an act of worship, then to put food in your mouth also is an act of worship. Bismillah, ala barakatillah. You start off with Bismillah, obviously. And there are so many du'as that you can make. You can ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy. The dua ذهب الظمأ وابتلت العروق وثبت الأجر inshallah is usually made after you have already drank a bit of water and had something light to eat, or like a date or something. And some of the scholars actually say that dua is only for the summer when it's very hot and you've had a tough day and so on. Then when you open the fast, you say ذهب الظمأ وابتلت العروق وثبت الأجر inshallah after breaking the fast. And some scholars say, well, you can say it throughout. So there is a dispute regarding exactly when to say that and whether to say it all the time or only in the summer. And regarding the dua, لَكَ صُمْتُ وَبِكَ آمَنْتُ وَعَلَيْكَ تَوَكَّلْتُ وَعَلَى رِزْقِكَ أَفْطَرْتُ. It is permissible to make that dua. It's not haram. You can say that. You can say any dua you wish and you want. The only problem is to promote something as a sunnah that may not be a direct sunnah becomes problematic. But dua itself is a sunnah. In fact, dua, the place of dua is when you're about to break your fast, when you've just broken your fast, at the beginning of an act of worship, at the end of an act of worship. These are times of making dua. So ask Allah for goodness. Ask Allah. Tell Him, oh Allah, I fasted for you. I believe in you. I lay my trust in you, and with your sustenance, here I am, bearing in mind that this food that you are asked me to eat is also halal. It's something I'm going to consume that I thank you for. So that was the second point I was raising, is don't become so immersed in your food that you forget that it's actually the rizq given